Okay, I think you can hear me now, right? There's Susan. Can you hear me okay? Yes? Good morning. Hello, hello. Okay, we are going to get started right away. Thank you for being here. Make sure you have water and a towel. Hopefully you've already had a full cup of water at least. Okay, come to the middle of your mat and slowly bring your feet to the edge of the mat with your toes pointing out. Hands to heart. Just going to give me a little squat here, nothing big, and then back up, squeeze your butt. Come on down and squeeze. Nice. Take the arms out. Just keep going. Now we want to drift our hips backwards and keep all the weight in the back of the feet. We're trying to warm up the quads and the butt cheeks. So that's where you should be feeling it. Make sure you pull in the stomach. Okay, hold it down here and just lift the arms. Try to get the arms really long. And then come all the way up to standing. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Now you're going to keep them by your side as you fold halfway down. Your feet have not changed. Come back up. Sweep the arms up. Keep the hands nice and wide so you can stay broad through your shoulders. Come on back down, arms by your side. Really pull in the stomach because you know you got gravity wanting to let it just hang out. Come back up. And back down again. So here, hollow out the belly, bring the arms forward. Now your palms are going to face each other. They're wider than shoulder width. Sweep them all the way back up to the ceiling. Nice and long. All the way down into a full forward fold. Good morning, Anne. Feel a nice unweighting of the upper body here. We just want to relax, go where it feels good. So hands to the floor. I want you to extend the spine so you're in a long spine. And then exhale, fold it down. And then extend to a long spine. Drift your hips backwards. Fold it back down. One more time, extend, look out. Now here, you're going to take your hands to the floor, walk them to the front of your mat, and step your feet back so you're in your plank position with your shoulders over the wrists. Now step your feet into bear. We're just trying to warm up the core a little bit here. So pull the stomach in. Step back to plank. Pull through to a down dog. We're going to just go through these 3 little moves 3 more times. So bring it forward, plank. Step your feet in, bear. Step back, down dog. Make sure you can still see the sides of your arms in your peripheral vision. Pull forward, plank. Now you take your gaze off the front of the mat. Step knees in, bear. Step back, down dog. Try to go really slowly between these 3 different moves. We're going to do it one more time. Pull forward, plank. Step in, bear. Knees are just hovering above the ground. Step back, down dog. So let's lift the left leg up. Little work for the glute. Put it back down. Lift it up again, same leg. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Keep your hips even. Right leg up and lower. 2 more times. Last one. Meet me back in your plank. This time I'm going to have you lower to your forearms. If you want to put your knees down to get there, that's fine. Forearm plank. Modifications are a great thing because, you know, some days we're just not feeling it or it's tougher for us. So listen to what your body's telling you and move accordingly. So in this low plank, you can always have your knees down if you like. We're just going to be here for 5 more breaths. Then we're going to put our hips and belly on the floor. Keep pressing your tummy up and in. Okay, hips are down. Hold your baby cobra. So you're on the tops of your feet, your hips are down. You're firing up your glutes and you're getting a nice stretch through the stomach. So you want to try to broaden the shoulders and keep them away from your ears. So much to remember. Okay, let's lower the chest. Keep your glutes engaged and bring your hands right by your chest. Now I want you to wiggle your hips so you can get your toes, heels, and knees squeezing into one another with your feet off the floor and flexed. You've done this a million times. You know how to get into the pose. Once you're there, hands stay on the floor, but just try to lift the chest up. So where are we feeling this? Lower back in the erectus spinae muscles that run along the spine. Retract your shoulders, keep your face looking down at the floor so your neck is long. Breathe a few more times while you hollow out the belly. And relax. Turn your head to the side. Just let it all hang out. You can release the glutes. Take a few more breaths. And then come back to it. Squeeze the knees, lift the chest. Hands are just soft on the floor. Feet are flexed. Try to use the muscles to lift the chest, not pushing from the hands. And squeeze your knees with all your might for 2 more breaths. Harder. Challenge yourself. Okay, relax. Let it all hang out. We have 1 more. This is such important work. Okay, feet and knees together. Toes are just about 6 inches from the floor. And lift the chest. If you want to amp up this last one, your hands can come off the floor and just hover with your chest up. Adds a little more intensity. But most importantly, like Sean says, squeeze your knees. Okay, relax. Come all the way back up. You're on all 4s here. You're going to round your back, drop your head. Chest comes forward, look out. Create that arch in the back now. But you're still hollowing in the stomach, right? Round, look at your knees. Chest comes forward, look out. Okay, 1 more time, and then we say goodbye to this warm-up. Neutral spine. Wrists under the shoulders, hips are square. Take your right arm out, forward, and let's have the palm face the midline of the body. And take the left leg back. Now, without shifting your weight to the right side, stay square. Keep your back leg engaged. Now, bring the knee and elbow to meet in the middle. Look at that knee as you pull it up towards the chest and then extend back out. You're moving really slowly. Bring it in, round your back. Lift that knee up so you feel the side body doing some work. 1 last time. And back onto all 4s. Round your back, drop your face. Big arch in the back, look forward. Back to a neutral spine, hollow out the belly. Left arm forward. Now we want to make sure that our knees are directly under the hips. Right leg back. Shift your weight to the center. line of the body. This should be really challenging in and of itself. Now I'm going to have you bring the knee and elbow together. Lift that knee up, extend out nice and long. You can make this as challenging as you want with shifting your weight to the right. Knee and elbow meet, lift your knee higher and extend out. And last one. Extend out. Get your leg really long. And back to all fours. Okay, we're gonna walk off, get off your knees, walk your hands back to your feet, meet me in your forward fold. Hopefully now the torso is a little closer to the thighs. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, back down. So we're going to inhale, unhinge, come all the way back up to standing, sweep your arms to the ceiling. And bring your hands to heart. I'm going to have you bring your feet together. Squeeze everything in and give me a little squat. So, a little harder to balance the challenge here as you continue to lower. Take your arms out. This is going to help you a little bit. Now lift them up. Lots of work for your upper back and arms. And lower them all the way back, proud chest. Nice. Really try to lift those arms back behind you as you hold your squat. Whew, lift them up. Maybe you drop that booty a little lower. Try to bring your inner thighs to the party here too. Tummy is nice and tight. Sweep the arms back. Proud chest. Here you're trying to drive the shoulders apart from one another. Sweep the arms up. Keep squeezing your knees. Drop it a little bit lower. Meet me in your forward fold. Keep your feet together. Just relax the upper body. Let your head go where it wants to. Push to a straight leg if you can. We're going to do a little flow series. Warrior 1, 2, and 3. Go as slow or fast as you like. We can all meet at the end. So inhale, extend, flat back. All the way back up to standing. And arms back by your side. You get to open up the feet. Ooh, how lucky are you? Deep breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale down, walk out plank. We're going to do a little half hover here and meet in our up dog. Fire up your glutes in this position every time. Hips up and back, down dog. Just a few breaths here. Left leg lifts. Pull the left foot forward between your hands. Sweep your arms up to the ceiling. Warrior 1, we made it. Long and strong arms, high on the toes on the back foot. This glute's working. You've got it squeezing. And you're getting a nice release here in the front. Just take your gaze, look up if you can. And if you're feeling a little unbalanced, take your back foot to the right a little bit more. Okay, turn to face the side, warrior 2. Bend that front knee. This is the easy part. From here, we're going to transition to warrior 3. I'm going to have you extend your arms out fully. So it's going to look something like this. I'm going to take this back arm forward, come back onto the toes, power off my back leg, and get right into warrior 3. So follow me. Okay, all the way back to standing. And nice slow swan dive down, really slow. Big, strong arms. Feel the pull in the back of the legs, everything lengthening and stretching. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, back down, palms down, step back plank. Give me a little hover. Right to your up dog. Nice. Hips up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts. Right foot pulls all the way forward. Sweep your arms up, warrior one. Nice. Nice and high on the back foot, strong arms. And turn to face the side. Give me that nice bend in your front leg. So from here, bring this arm forward. Power off your back foot, right to warrior. And all the way back up with your arms reaching to the ceiling. And nice slow swan dive back down, really slow. Nice job. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release down, step back plank. Meet me in your down dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot comes forward. Now you're in your low lunge. Keep your fingertips on the floor, trying not to put any weight into the hands. Knee is right over the ankle. So from here, I'm going to have you bring your hands to heart. So lift your chest a little bit. Power off your back leg. Body is parallel to the floor. Just hold with your hands at your heart. Focus on lowering the chest and lifting the back leg. Drop that foot back down. Fingertips hovering your back in your low lunge. Hands to heart. Power off your back foot. Lower the torso, lift the leg, get the whole body pulling apart. Drop that back foot. Fingertips hover, you got a nice bend in your front leg. Hands to heart. Power off your back foot. Hold it. Last time here on this leg, extend the arms forward. All the way back to standing. That woke up that leg. Whew, deep breath. Try to get your body longer and taller and your fingertips reaching. Nice and strong. Squeeze your glutes, lift up through your thighs. And now give me a nice slow swan dive down. Look through your knees. Relax your head. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, palms down, step or jump back, high plank. Give me a nice little hover to your up dog. Take it right to your down dog. Right leg lifts. This is your good side. You're excited. You're getting excited about this side, I can tell. Bring that foot forward, low lunge. Please don't weight your hands. I want you to really use this right leg here. Hands to heart, lift up a little bit out of your hips so you're not sinking into your hip joint. Power off your back leg, get it nice and straight, body parallel to the floor. Keep your left hip down so it's at the same height as the right one. Drop it back, fingertips hover. So your knee should be right on top of the heel. Weighting between the pad and heel of the foot. Hands to heart, lift out of the hip. Power up. Drop that foot back. Hover your hands. Hands to heart. Power up. Back leg is straight. Chest is down. Hip is down. And back to standing. Whew. That never gets easy. Big deep breath. Nice slow swan dive down. Just hang out here, cross the arms. Take some big breaths. Just close your eyes and just kind of get lost. Sometimes your mind just needs to let go. You can always listen to your breathing, that helps. This is your time. Okay, take the hands to the floor, step back to your plank. My nose is running. Pull through, down dog. Okay, pull back to your plank. Little progression here, take the left foot up. Take that left foot out to the side so it's to the left of the mat. Give me 3 toe taps. Working your butt here. Pull the foot back in, but try to keep it up for a few more breaths. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Switch. Please make sure your shoulders are not pulling back. Open up that leg to the side. 3 nice and slow toe taps. Please don't drop your face. Bring that leg in, but hold it up. Put it down. 3 breaths. Press back downward facing. Let's pedal our feet and stretch our calves. Okay, knees are down. You're gonna have a seat. Whew. Looking forward, you're gonna extend your legs all the way out, nice and straight. We're gonna move this muscle out of the way so you have a good connection to the floor. Flex your feet, keep your spine long. Walk your hands forward. Grab hold of those feet. You can also use a towel around your feet and hold on to it. And then try to go into spinal flexion. So you start to round your back forward. Just kind of let your head hang out where it wants to. Just a little stretch for your low back. You're still pulling in your stomach. As hard as that might be, make that your focus. Stay here and breathe a few more times. Okay, walk it back up. Nice long spine. You're going to bend your legs. Just a little bit. Have your feet on the floor. Arms come forward. I'm going to have you C-curve the spine now. So you're rounding your lower back and you're sucking in the belly as you slowly lower back down. Try to keep your feet on the floor, so let them move with you. Once you're down, arms go back behind you, fingertips hover just above the floor. Try to get those arms nice and straight. Okay, pull the arms up, lift the head up, hollow out the belly, come up nice and slow, just like you did going down. Extend the legs, reach forward, round your back, relax your face. Come on back up, bend the legs, feet on the floor. C curve the spine. Join me back down here in that nice extended stretch. Take your legs long and the arms back. Spread your fingers wide. It's an opportunity to stretch out all those muscles in the hands. Okay, bring them back up. Head lifts. Feet come in. C curve as you hollow out the belly. Please don't let it stick out. And then legs extend straight. Go forward one last time. Okay, come back. Roll it down nice and slow. This time you're staying down there. We're going to meet in a bridge. Hollow out your stomach. So pull the feet in, bridge it up. Head is down. Your feet are hip width apart. Lift your arms up if you can. From here, keep your buns really tight, your tummy really tight. So you've hollowed it out, and extend the right leg out. Try to have both legs at the same height, your thighs. So you could take a peek. Make sure your hip hasn't dropped on the right side. And that leg is nice and long. Now, if you need help with balance, you can always keep your arms down on the floor. It makes it a little more interesting if they're elevated. Now, bring that leg up to the ceiling. Doesn't that feel easier? Lift your hips 1/4 of an inch higher. Make sure your left knee is not going out to the side, because I want you to feel isometrically the inner thigh. Slowly lower the right leg, get it stiff. Hold it at the height of the other leg. Pressing up through that left heel. Okay, let's switch legs. So left leg goes out, nice and straight. Lift that foot to the ceiling. Easy peasy. Take it back down. Hold it. Okay, both feet on the floor. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, in slow motion. You're going to lower your hips. Keep your feet where they are, but bring your knees together. And once your hips are down, start to elevate them up again and squeeze your inner thighs. Once you're at the top of your range, just hold and squeeze. Lower back down. All you're essentially doing is tapping and lifting. It's tiny. Tiny tap. Squeeze harder at the top. Lower again. Lift up, squeeze. With all your might. Elevate off the toes. Bring your heels together, toes up. Just keep squeezing. Open up the heels hip width, keep your toes up. Now you're going to take baby steps with your feet and you're going to walk them out. So little steps, that's step one, move each foot, keep your hips up. You're just moving them out like an inch. Again, move them out. Isometrically, bring your inner thighs to this. Move them out. So as we keep moving them out, there's going to be a point where our butt's touching the floor. When you get to that point, I want you to start making baby steps back in. So move them out again if you can. Just hold. Lots of time between each step. Lots of work for the back of those hammies. That's where we're feeling this, I know. Mine are talking to me. Lots of work for the six-pack muscle because you got to keep it really strong. Press it down. Walk out again if you can. This is going to be my last walkout. It might not be for you. Just hold, squeeze. So just for a little bit more stability for me coming in, I'm going to lower my arms to the floor. If you feel stable, keep yours up. Little step in. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, we will stretch this out after. Another little step in. Whew. Another little step in. Hips are up, you're squeezing. Last one. Step in, lift your hips. Put your toes down, put your hips down. Oh my goodness, bring those knees into the body. That was hard. I am gonna say so myself. Okay, we're gonna stretch. So right leg goes all the way down on the floor. 2 fingers around your big toe on that left foot, straighten the leg. Or use a towel if that works easier for you. Oh, does that not feel good to bring back length there? Okay, take your right arm, open it out to the side, and then take that left leg and open it to the left. So now you're getting a nice little stretch in the inner thigh. Please, right hip stays on the floor. It's not about how low that left foot gets. It's about your release of the inner thigh. Pull the foot a little more to the back of the room. Bring it back up. Bring that knee into the chest. Let's just make a little circle with that knee before we extend that leg down. Okay, take it down. Bring the right knee in. Same love, right side. 2 fingers around your toe, straighten that leg. Try to pull it towards the back of the room. Let's open out the left arm this time, as I'm going to have you open out that right leg, keeping your left hip down. Maybe you can pull that foot a little more to the back. Let's bring it up. Bend that knee, and then give me a nice little circle for that hip. Okay, both legs up to the ceiling. They should be feeling a lot better. Arms by your side, palms face down. I'm going to have you straighten both legs by pushing those heels away. Lower the right leg, hover it. Now, shoulder blades come up, hands behind your head. Hold this crunch. Lower the left leg, hold the crunch. Oh my. You got to keep that tummy down. Drop your elbows back, tuck your chin. Both legs are locked out. Tummy's doing all the work. Pull back in, release. Little circle, both hips. Both knees are circling. Independent of one another. Change your direction. Okay, both legs back up. Get the legs straight. Lower the left one. It's not going all the way down. Just where you still feel stable. Come up into that crunch hold, drop the elbows back, tuck the chin, hollow out the belly. Oh my, here we go. Right leg comes down a little bit. Lots of work for the six-pack muscle. Keep pressing it down. And relax. Back to that circle. Okay, arms by your side. Your legs are bent, tabletop as we call it. So flex your feet, knees over hips. So here your lower back's probably like that natural curve you have in your spine is probably not pressing into the floor. And that's okay, as long as you're hollowing out your belly. Move your feet forward, keep a bend in the legs, just firing up your six pack. Hollow out the stomach. You're working really hard right here, just to keep that tummy pushing down. Bring the knees in, release it. Now your lower back's on the floor. Okay, come back to it. Maybe you walk the feet out a little further, but you still have bent legs. You're still pushing down the belly. Now push out to a straight leg. Feet are flexed. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a break. Circle the knees. We're going to do a little hollow hold for this last core event. Then a few stretches and we say goodbye. Okay, so start with your legs up at the top here. I'm going to have you lift the shoulder blades first, arms by your side, palms face the floor. Lower the legs, suck in the belly, shoulder blades are up, right? You just do this little hold. Tuck your chin down so your neck feels fine. If you want to amp this up, the arms go back behind you, nice and straight. 5, 4. Keep the belly pulling down. 2, and 1. Nice job. That's good to practice. That's definitely challenging. And the way to practice it is to just have your legs higher up. And then each time you practice it, maybe you lower them a tiny bit. Okay, bring the knees together and circle them. So we get a nice little massage for our lower back. So you're pulling them in and around. Go the other way. Okay, little happy baby. Hold on to the feet, open out the knees. Heels point up to the sky. Pull your knees down to the earth. Lower back stays on the mat. How awesome, how fortunate are we that we get to start our day doing this to our body? Moving, it's all about movement. Like if you don't move your body, like I can tell you that 2/3 of the people when I used to teach in a studio couldn't have straight arms when they were going up over their head. We lose our flexibility if we don't use it. So kudos to us. Okay, bring the knees in. You're going to roll yourself up. We're going to do a nice pyramid stretch. We haven't done it in a while. So come all the way up to a standing position. Move nice and slowly. There we go. We made it. Okay, so step your left foot forward, your right leg back. Far enough, but not so far that you can't have your heels on the floor. Okay, hands to heart. So take a peek at your feet and make sure they're pointing in a straight line. Look down and make sure you've got good width between so you're not rocky, because when we come up, I'm going to have you use all your core strength to get back up. Okay, so hands are going to walk down the leg. You go as far as you can. Once the hands are down, you're in spinal flexion. You're going to relax the head looking through to the back of your room. Hips are nice and square and your feet have not moved. Should feel really good behind the leg. So let's go into a spinal extension. So inhale, look out, flat back. Hands to heart. Come up in slow motion, pushing through your front heel, keeping broad through the shoulders. Nice. Step that back foot in and switch. As far back as you can take it with your foot staying on the floor. Walk the hands down. Make sure both your feet are facing forward. So just let your torso sort of relax over that front leg. Getting that nice length. We did these hamstrings a challenge today. So your body is going to thank you for this. Just saying. Be kind to your body. We need to have it last a long time. Okay, from here, I'm going to have you extend to a flat back, hands to heart. Come up nice and slow, pushing through your front heel. Nice, step in. Big deep breath. So we started doing this. This is how we started class today. And then when we did our first forward fold, I want you to do a forward fold now and see how you feel different than when you first started it. I mean, I know that I can now rest my ribs right on top of those thighs. Couldn't do that when I first rolled out of bed. Okay, palms down, step back to your plank. Keep your shoulders over your wrist. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Cross it over to the right one. Bring it back to the left one. Take it back. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. It's still off the floor. Do it again. Forward, cross, take it back. One last time. Pull it forward, cross it, bring it back to that left elbow, step it back, hold it up, put it down, down dog. Last effort on the right side. Bring it forward. Right knee up, cross it, back to that right elbow, step it back. Do it again. Forward, cross, step it back. One last time. Forward, cross, back to that right elbow, step it back, hold it up, put it down, down dog. Oh, you did it. Great job. Walk your feet all the way forward to the hands. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, drop it back down, full forward fold. One hand at a time above your knees. Come up nice and slow. Take one last big breath. And I thank you very much for your power and your strength, ladies. Woo! We did it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Just jumping in the shower and going to close the
Go.
curtains.
Bye. You got it done. Good job.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Val, have a good day.
Bye, you too. Thank you.